if anything's low quality, we'll treat that as we go, and then we'll just keep coming all the way up the line. We might end up getting into trunk and spine stuff here again with this too, before we pop up into the strength and endurance stuff. So just slide the leg out, hold, ready, and go. That's all good. Nothing weird. Okay. Turn in, lift up and out, hold, ready, go. Yes, a little low quality. Ready, go. Okay. Just so you can feel.
Pinchy in the similar spot that I was talking about earlier
when you're trying to do that, yeah. Okay. Turn in, up and out. There we go. Feel the difference.
Yeah. Still weak. Like I feel like there's some similar weaknesses going on, but right side feels pinchy. Left side just feels like
nothing.
You know, it's trying, but it's not super strong.
Not last appointment, but the one before that, even hip abduction was high quality, it seemed like, but there was some unwanted sensation pressure in the knee. And then this right one was low quality, no pain. And then the left one was low quality and actually had pain. We ended up getting into knee flexion last time, which I thought was weird, just considering that
that's not normally a thing. So I'm just keeping that on the radar here. Hold your leg down. I'm going to try to lift it. Ready, go. Okay. Ready, and go. Okay, let's flip over real quick and we'll recheck that hip extension quality. Make sure that's holding. Lift. Hold, ready to go. All day. Lift, ready to go. Yep, that feels good, high quality. Okay, flip back over. Okay, I'm gonna go through the ankle and the foot here. So let's go into plantar flexion. Hold that position, your knees locked. Ready, and go. It feels pretty good. One more time. There we go. Okay. Nothing weird there? Stay up off the gas. Knee locked. Good. Ready to go. There it is.
Definitely hard to find.
Let's check this one. There we go. Yeah, way different. I'm pushing on you pretty good too, though. I just, because you're pretty strong in general, so otherwise I won't see it. So
yeah, that right one, I just I feel like I couldn't really give you anything to push against.
Yeah, you didn't know how to find that, huh? Okay.
Like I didn't know how to pull or push against the top of my, like where that would be coming from.
Okay, so before I give that to you, let me keep testing and we'll circle back because I want to see if we find multiple low quality contractions, I want to see if there's one that clears more than one.
Right.
Instead of checking them off as we go.
Okay.
Okay, so let's bend this knee a little bit. Okay, and go off the gas. So we're checking the same ankle in a different knee and hip configuration. Hold there. Ready to go. Yeah, it's kind of low. Bend.
Me or you?
That was them.
Well, the little pop.
Oh, that was you.
Okay.
Hold up. Ready. Go. Yeah, that's different too. So I just wanted to make sure it wasn't different in the knee position. Stay on the gas here. Ready, and go. Feels pretty good. Okay. Nothing weird?
I mean, I feel it like turning on all the way into here, which is kind of cool.
Perfect. Invert. Hold that. Ready, and go. Yeah, okay. This is where something's getting weird. You're really driving from your whole femur here.
Okay.
So, like, I could see it, and when I said hold, you went, eh. Right? Just the ankle. Ready, and yeah, did you feel that?
Oh,
did you feel it?
It's right when I feel you grab me, I'm like,
yeah, you're bracing.
Okay.
So, I'll test it gently. Let's try to isolate it just to the ankle. Go. That feels okay. No pain? Okay, let's go the other way. Hold out there. There we go. Feels okay. Let's check the tibia. So bend that knee. Off the gas. Turn the shin bone in. Hold that position. There we go. Yep, all day. Turn out. Hold. There you go. Okay, so those are good. Let's check femur rotation. And hold this position. There you go. Yeah, done. Okay. So that's the external rotation. I think that's why you're comping for internal, because you don't have quality of external, which is basically what you were trying to do over there.
Yeah.
So let's go here. Oh, sorry, external. We did that one. Internal. There you go. Hold out here. Ready and go. Yeah, good. So that's high quality, right? So your internal is on, and look, if your foot's on the floor and you're going into internal rotation, feel the pressure on your foot. So watch where it changes.
Oh. Okay.
right? There's that thing driving into your insoles, right?
Yeah.
So you're constantly in that internal rotation. Now, historically speaking,
Because I'm not really using external whatsoever.
apparently, yeah. Now the trick is this because of your external rotation itself, or is this? What I was gonna say is historically speaking, we've seen a pelvic approximation right thing. Right.
This.
Yeah. Right. So if you're rotated all the way over there to the right through your pelvis, try to roll this leg out. Doesn't go that well compared to. You feel that? Yeah. Right. So it still might be the pelvis thing, but that is itself low quality. Let's check your pelvic rotation. So let's flamingo with that knee up. Yep. And then spin towards me. Good. Hold this position. Ready and go. See, so that's on.
Right.
So I don't think that's because of the pelvis that you're not getting external rotation left or right. I mean,
So where do you think it's coming from?
it might be just the femur itself.
Okay.
Let's check a couple more things here real
I
quick.
mean, thinking about that, it's like, damn, when I am explaining like that hip, if like I talked to you about it last time, like I could feel that socket just like holding.
Yeah, not moving.
Like
you mean?
where like it just doesn't want to let go. Like
Okay.
this one, I can sit here and move it, but this one's like.
Oh yeah, you're doing it, but it's.
What are we doing here?
Okay.
It's stiff.
It's just-
I'm showing you so many different
No, this
weird
is good, though.
movements because that's how I
Well,
do.
this is what the problems are, right? Or the
Yeah.
weird movements. So that's good. I mean, personally, I like a little challenge anyway. So.
Oh, I'm here for it.
Hold here. Ready to go. Yeah, that's not good either. Ready to go. Okay, try this one. Ready and go. That one's fine. Feel like stopped me.
Yeah.
We have adduction on the left, on the right as well.
Slow quality.
Femoral external.
So, well, I'll wait till I take your notes.
No, go ahead, please. I'm
When
listening.
you were pulling that right one, I felt a little pressure here.
Okay.
Not enough where I was like, stop, but just something different. I've never felt force kind of coming through like that.
Let's check also the knee extension flexion, which is the only thing we haven't checked through that extremity. Get that under you. Good. Extend your knee. How it feel getting there? Okay.
Crunchy.
Okay. Relax. Go off the gas. Other way. Hold on. Press back down. Full foot off the gas real hard. Now extend your knee. Is that more crunch or less crunch?
Same initial crunch, less crunch as it opens more. And then as it goes down, less crunch.
Okay, do it again. Same crunch again on the way up.
Same crunch on the way up.
Okay, let's just compare. Let's go on the gas. Do it again. That felt better.
Less
Yeah.
way, less crunch.
So the dorsiflexion is low quality, so that makes a lot of sense. Let me test the knee again. So stay on the gas.
On the gas.
Open the knee up. Hold that position here, knee extension. Ready to go. That feels high quality, no pain there. Okay. Off the gas, extend the knee. Ooh, that was weird.
Yeah, it's like
Yep, I felt
just
that.
like catchy in here, and like I didn't want to let it go, so I was
Go
doing
on the
something
gas.
with my ankle on the gas.
Extend the knee. So off the gas. Okay, so it's okay once we're there.
Yeah.
Hold this position. There you go. Okay, that's good. Alright, let's work dorsiflexion real quick, and then we'll go back to up the line. I'll make sure that we stop with enough time to go run the strength tests here. So we see that there's a connection, right, in between the crunchies that are happening up in the knee over there and whether or not your ankle is in dorsiflexion versus plantar flexion, right? So the dorsiflexion, the foot off the gas, is giving more crunchy, kind of locks your knee up, doesn't let you get there. I'm sure this is leftover stuff from the surgery, but we got to figure these out. So we're going to just stem up the dorsiflexion. You were talking about not knowing where to find this.
Yeah.
It should be all through here. So for the moment, let your knee stay relaxed and just push your heel down towards me so that you're not really pulling up with your toes. So,
Okay.
so let me show you this. Ready? You're going to go heel. Feel how you push that down?
Without using my toes?
Well, so yes, in that you're not going like this. See how the toes can do this without your heel moving at all?
Yeah.
Your toes through space are going to move through space upwards, but you're not cranking these joints.
Okay.
So think about reaching your heel towards me. Yeah, do that again. Keep going, keep going, keep going. Ooh,
Gosh, this is hard.
you're doing it. Oh, there it is. Nice job. 1, Let's go again. 2.
My
Good.
toes aren't moving.
No, you're not cranking your toes. 3. If you were, you'd be doing that.
Okay.
5. Nice. Good. Now it's moving. 6. Those first couple were very confusing, right? 7. 8. 9. Good job. One more. 10. Okay, give it a short little rest. And then this time we're going to ISO it. Now that you've got that movement down, we're going to try ISOing it a little bit towards the end range of that dorsiflexion and see if we can feel some muscles, right? Try to close that feedback loop so your brain knows what it is you're doing.
Okay.
Even though you're doing it, I need you to be aware of what it is you're doing, right?
Yeah.
So push that heel down again and then just pull right there. Good. You should feel this at some point along the shin here. Good. You okay here? Starting to feel it on the shin?
Yeah.
Good. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. Keep pulling. 4. There you go. 3, 2, 1. Rest. Excellent.
Okay, I can feel the top here.
Beautiful.
Nothing really,
Low.
nothing low really at all.
Cool. If you were feeling it up here, it's because it was working.
Okay.
Yeah, that's good. Let's run it again. Pull up. Yep. Good. And then let's go back down. I'm going to give you more resistance. Go again. Heel, heel, heel. Good. 2.
When you first tried it. Yeah. Okay. Don't push that.
There it is. 3. Nice. You feel that calf muscle pump or that shin muscle pumping a little bit? I can see it. 4.
Yeah, especially on that one.
Good. 5. Good. 6. A few more. 7. Nice. You should be feeling a lot of work over
I'm
here.
definitely feeling it.
Let's go. 8. 2 more. 9. 1 more. 10. Good. And that's rest. Nice. Take a break.
I can feel like, does this come in through here?
One of them does, yeah. I can pull it up on the thing in a second
Nice.
here.
I feel,
Yeah.
and that honestly is like one of those points that seems like I'm withheld or like is always holding
One of the
me back.
roadblocks.
Yeah, and when I had my massage a few months ago, remember, like it like really did some wonders in here. Like she was talking about, like I want to get in here next, but she wasn't. We didn't have enough time, so she was like,
Cool.
well, you're kind of getting there, and I think
Okay.
it's because she's not feeling
those.
this on.
Makes sense. Well, it wasn't on,
Yeah.
so that's for sure.
Yeah.
That's cool. We're seeing some consistent data. Let's do one more set, and then we'll
Okay.
recheck your dorsiflexion and how that compares to knee extension flexion. The only thing different here this time is we're going to extend your knee. So start with your foot on the gas,
Start with my foot.
and then lock the knee out. Good. That way we can get there without the crunchies, and then keep the knee extended. Yeah, and work the dorsiflexion.
4 sets for 100 technically.
Good. 1. Do you feel that weird pop again?
Yeah, that's on that outer ankle.
There we go. Ooh, a little bit, but that's good. 3. Yeah, see how when it's engaged properly, it doesn't do
Yeah, I
it?
was gonna say, obviously I have to get myself into extension here, so these are gonna turn on.
Yes.
And I'm feeling it more now because I wasn't using them right.
Yeah, now you're holding them on. Yes, ma'am. Before the knee was bent, so those were relaxed. Nice. You should still be feeling this lateral shin muscle. Right there, especially. This thing, right?
Yeah.
There you go.
Hard to
Good.
do both. Like I can feel it's not as
Good. 6.
targeted, obviously.
7. Nice job. 8.
There we go.
Good. 9. 10. And rest. Nice. Feeling some of that thing going for
Yeah,
sure?
it took like those last 3 reps.
To actually get it?
Yeah.
Okay.
And I think it was just trying to figure out how we do both at the same time.
We'll give it about 10-15 seconds, and then we'll recheck the dorsiflexion itself, and then we'll get into the femur real quick.
Okay.
Nice. Knee sensation at the moment's okay?
Yeah, it feels like fiery from here down, like in I don't know, in good ways, you know.
Yeah, like it's lit up now.
Yeah.
Cool. Fantastic. Okay, so we got Dorsiflexion cooking. Alright, let's recheck that guy.
Go off the gas, hold that position. There you go. Oops, sorry, hold on. I jacked my thumb up. That got me good.
Shoulders in there.
Well, I did something last weekend to it, and every now and then if I hit push at the wrong angle, I just stop pushing. The same reason why you feel pain you won't hold.
That's
I
probably
just-
good.
Let's go off the gas. Hold. There you go. There we go. Yeah, that feels a lot better.
Can you do that again?
Yeah.
But like, I'm gonna. Sorry, I went to. I'm gonna let you kind of like slowly release me because I want to feel what that.
The
feels
plyo,
like.
you mean?
Yes.
Yeah, okay.
Okay.
Just do the plyo. So just go off the gas.
Okay.
And then just a little engagement into me. Yep. And then just enough that I can plyo it back out here. Yeah, stay on, stay on. Good. Yeah, so at the very end you lose it, right? Did you feel that?
Yeah.
Yeah, so extend your knee all the way.
I feel like I'm starting to curl my toes too. With the,
I didn't notice, but I wasn't
Okay.
looking either, so. Let's
Okay.
go, extend your knee
extending the
and then off the gas.
off the
One more time here. Nice and slow, nice and slow, nice and slow. Feel how you're going in steps.
Yeah.
There it is. Ooh. Nice job. That was different. What did you feel? What you were trying to feel there?
The catchy, crunchy stuff. It goes away.
Yeah. Well, I think it's related to this dorsiflexion. So go right here, knee relaxed, foot off the gas. Yep, and now extend the knee. Not crunching?
No.
Right. This is all about that dorsiflexion. Yeah, well, that is at least.
That's
Okay.
really comfortable.
Yeah, that's huge. That's I don't think the clip's gonna be like gone, but this means that there's a path forward for that to go away.
Yeah.
We could get it to disappear entirely under minimal load here.
Yeah.
Alright, so let's check this femur again. I don't think the femur will have changed after the dorsiflexion, but let's do the femur first, and if it doesn't, then we'll work that femur itself as well.
Okay.
So bend your knee, external, there you go. Yeah, okay, so let's work that guy a little bit. I'm gonna have you go face down. You want the face rest? Or are you just gonna?
No.
Yeah, just your hands, okay. So this guy, bend your knee. Let me just check this position real quick. Hold here. Yep, ready to go. Oh, ready to go. You got nothing on hammies. You cramping?
Yeah.
Ooh, okay. You okay?
Right, yeah,
Okay. Go off the gas.
off the gas.
Bend the knee. Hold. There you go. That's better.
Yeah.
Okay, on the gas.
On
Ready to go. Yep, gone. Okay.
absolutely nothing.
Okay, off the gas. Pull into me. Find your hammy. There you go. Feel that glute kick on?
Yeah,
Working good here?
yeah.
Okay, go on the gas. Keep your hammy, keep your hammy, keep your hammy, keep your hammy. 3, 2, 1, rest. Woo-hoo-hoo. Did you feel those jumps? How's your body going? What?
The fuck?
Yeah, how do I do both of these? Nice. Is it cramped?
No.
Okay. Let's do it again. Off the gas.
Off the
Bend the
Not
knee.
being able to see it, I'm like,
Okay. Hammies engaged. This time we're gonna go a little longer. Go on the gas and think hammy, hammy, hammy. Keep going on the gas. Hammy, hammy. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Relax. Nice job. One more time. We're gonna extend that. That was about 5. We're gonna see if we can get 9 or 10 seconds out of this,
okay.
and then we'll recheck the quality. The reason I wanted to check that real quick is because this has to be done in knee bent position, and so if your knee flexion is low quality, it's gonna be weird anyway.
Why are we doing?
Femur.
Are we doing Dorsey
To get you there? Yeah, so I just wanted to check. This is kind of weird, right? Dorsiflexors are also going to be some knee flexors. So they're going to help with that.
Right.
So I just wanted to test against those. Yeah, and it was weird because it was kind of the opposite of what I expected. I expected, considering the dorsiflexion was low quality, I expected your knee to be low quality in dorsiflexion. But it
Right.
wasn't. It was the opposite, right? It was when your foot is on the gas that then you couldn't hold the knee flexion.
Right.
Just now.
I see. Because earlier when I was on the gas,
The knee was
it was
weird.
yes.
Right, but knee extension, not knee flexion. So it's kind of the reverse. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, this shit's just crazy.
Yep, it is
That's why
crazy.
you're doing it.
I'm telling, trust me, I'm writing it down. You should see these notes. It looks like a beautiful mind's blackboard over here. You wouldn't know what the hell is going on. Hold here. Ready to go. Good. Go on the gas. Ready to go. That's better. Okay. So let's check the. Now we're into the femur, which is what I was going for in the first
Right.
place. Yeah. So leg this way. Hold this position right here. I'm gonna try to flip you out. Ready to go. Yeah. Right. Donezo.
Yeah, no.
Let's just compare, just to make sure. Ready and go. Yeah, see, that's all day.
I can feel it turn on.
Okay, let's work this. So neutral, ISO into me here. That's it, right there, no further. Nice and light. Think about isolating. Don't push down through that one. There you go. Did you feel that twitch?
Yeah, I'm trying to think. I can feel it in here when I rotate, but I can't.
Well, we're not going far enough yet. So
Okay.
just give me pressure here. That's it. That's it. Perfect, Zoe. Just light like you're doing. That is perfect. Just keep holding that. I'm seeing little twitches going on through the glute when they started, so that's good. If you're gonna feel work at all, if this is hard enough, you're gonna feel it in the hip joint somewhere. Maybe on the inside here, but it's gonna be like hip jointy, groiny, maybe some weird glutees. Okay, and rest. And then we're gonna give it about 30 seconds to let it potentiate. And then we'll increase that range a little bit to do an ISO, and then we'll try a couple myos with that guy too.
So I like sleeping like this. I'll put a pillow, and I'll like hug the pillow, and I'm trying to stop sleeping like that. I
Yeah.
will never, ever sleep like this because it's just so uncomfortable.
What's uncomfortable there?
Like this. They just can't.
Both of them?
All on this side.
The right one.
They just can't, like,
Well, that's external rotation.
yeah, actually I sleep, sorry. It's like this. No, I'll sleep like this. Yeah, yeah.
Not the other way?
But not this way. But it does feel different right now, I'm not gonna lie.
Well, we just prime that up.
Yeah, because normally I'm like, God damn.
That's interesting. Okay, let's go here again, bend. Pull in a little bit more. Oh, sorry, not the knee. This way.
Oh,
Good. And then just ISO into me right here. Good. Yeah, not too heavy, right? Just to isolate it to this so you're not getting all kinds of other weird, like, you probably, I felt the first time you were pushing this knee into the table.
yeah.
Now it's pretty chilling. There you go. Feel that? That's engaged. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5,
Really?
4,
No
3,
way.
2,
You got people to hit it.
1. Let's rest. Okay. Another short little break, and then we'll do some myos, and then we'll recheck quality.
Okay.
Bend,
Bare minimum.
and let's go all the way across. Yep.
Yeah, not all down.
Good. 1. Let's go again. I'm just kind of watching for the hip rotation, or the pelvic rotation.
Yeah, I'm really trying to ice this thing out.
Good. That's why we're going lighter. Because again, you're strong enough and fit enough that you can kind of hack it, so to speak.
And I think I'm really good at doing it.
Yeah, I think so too. Master compensation.
Great.
3. I am too, for what it's worth.
I'm sure we all are.
On some levels, sure, for absolutely.
Yeah,
Which again is not all bad in of itself.
right. It's necessary.
And that's what you want to be able
I
to
would
do.
say, yeah, it's necessary. Sometimes, all of the time. Does that make sense? Not all of the time. All the time.
Sometimes.
Yeah, like when it needs to be on throughout our whole lives, on and off, you should be doing it. But for that to be the default, good. Okay, give it a rest, and then we'll recheck. And then I think probably what we're going to do is either way, we're going to set you up with the dorsiflexion and the femur rotation, because I want to get to that strength thing too. We got about 15 minutes. Okay, let's bend here again. Pull across. Hold that position. Ready and go. Hello. There she is. Okay. That feel okay?
Yeah, that's like, I was saying earlier, that force I haven't felt like
To force through the thigh.
through the thigh
Yeah.
to the knee, like that felt